Welcome to Tokyosaurus. Today we have another Japanese character origin video, which will go into depth to see where their design inspiration comes from, as well as a few stories to give you a better background of what the original character is all about. So we'll be taking a look at Lord Enma from Yokai Watch. Many of you probably haven't seen Lord Enma other than in promotional pictures or unless you've watched the Yokai Watch movies in subs, but I'm sure many of you are still curious as to what he's all about. Lord Enma is a rank S fire attributed King Yokai. He's the ruler of the yokai world and was first introduced in Yokai Watch's second movie. Lord Enma is said to be very curious about the human world and would frequently disguise himself as a human to explore that world. He dons a red robe similar to King Enma, who was the previous king of the yokai world, who died of unknown reasons, and Lord Enma is one of King Enma's son. In terms of design, Lord Enma just looks like a younger version of King Enma, who is inspired from the same folklore origin of the deity Yama, or otherwise known as the King of Hell. Yama is considered to be a Dharmapala, which is a type of wrathful god in Buddhism, and basically means a defender of the law or protector of the law. Although the original god Yama is of Hindu origin, the Yama we'll be focusing on will be the Buddhist version, as it's the version that all Asian countries have folklores of. The folklore begins with Buddha. Buddha states that a person who has ill-treated their parents, holy people, or elders will have to answer to Yama. Yama will ask the person if he ever considered his bad behavior in light of birth, sickness, retribution, and death. He will then send that person to hell as long as the evil action they committed is still having an effect on the world, which pretty much means that person will probably be in there for something like an eternity. For good people though, he will send them to be rebirthed. He's basically a judge to determine whether you go to hell to suffer for your evil doings or be sent to one of the heavens to be rebirthed. Yama is most popular in Chinese mythology, but he goes by a different name there, and that name is King Yan. King Yan is a god of death that oversees the 10 kings of hell. He is often portrayed as a very large man with a red face, bulging eyes, and a long beard. He often wears a civil servant's hat, whereas older depictions of him would have him more demon-like. There's also a popular ritual Chinese people do that burn fake hell currency for the dead. And Yama is usually the figurehead on the currency as he is the most important person in hell. Obviously, as the king of hell, you would also have minions. His minions are usually seen holding a book and a brush listing every soul and allotted death dates for every life that passes by the judgment gates. Oxhead and Horseface, who are guardians of hell, bring in the newly dead one by one for the king of hell to make his judgment. Men or women with good merit will be rewarded with a good next life, or even a revival in their previous life, while men or women that have committed terrible misdeeds will be sentenced to torture or future miserable lives. After being judged, good people may also go through a term of enjoyment in an area midway between earth and heaven, or just be thrown into hell. Neither one is permanent, as everyone will eventually be returned to earth in their new bodies. It was also believed that King Yan wasn't just one person. There would be cases where a super honest mortal was rewarded the post of being King Yan, and served as the judge and ruler for the underworld. So to be the ruler of hell, you actually have to be pretty much a saint. But in some folklore stories, such as this following one, have him with more of a ruthless personality. The original king of hell was really lenient and was letting in too many people to traverse the golden bridge to heaven. And heaven was becoming overpopulated to the point where the Jade Emperor, who is the king of the heavens, assigned a new king of hell, who was much less tolerant with evil deeds. He also designed something to make bad souls especially miserable. That included gulging and boiling. In Journey to the West, the Monkey King had an encounter with this king of hell and wrecked his hell, but security has most likely tightened since then. In Japan, King Yan is known as Enma, which is why Lord Enma in Yokai Watch is named the same. So Lord Enma is a figure that represents honesty and justice, but at the same time is extremely brutal when it comes to his punishments. He basically embodies the concept of karma that is so prevalent in Eastern mythology and religion. So, what do you think of Lord Enma? Let us know in the comments below. Who do you want to see next on Tokyosaurus? Let us know in the comments below as well. Follow Tokyosaurus on Twitter and Facebook for updates on our newest videos and Japan-related tweets. Like the video if you want more like this, and subscribe so you can get the latest videos right in your inbox. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.